latest there. Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Vicki. Check out these flames behind me. You can see this hillside is pretty much burned, but that corner of bushes is still going. We're just off of Watsonville Road in Morgan Hill, and this shows you what firefighters have been doing all day. They've been cutting a line and really getting a ring around this fire. It's about 50% contained right now. The winds have been cooperating so far, and if you look a little bit down the hill, you can see a house with some fire trucks next to it, and this shows you what else they're doing, protecting homes around here. Most of the homes have fire trucks and firefighters around them, and the good news is no homes burned, and as far as we know right now, no buildings even burned out here. So 750 acres charged so far. We spent most of the day on another part of Watsonville Road as firefighters continue to knock this blaze down, and we shot some pretty amazing video over there. Here's some more on that. The flames swirled into a fire tornado along Watsonville Road in Morgan Hill. Firefighters intentionally lit the grass between the containment line and the fire itself. They used this technique because the wind and the steep hills worked in their favor. As you can see, the flames naturally want to go up and heat rises. So the flames pushed up the hill and away from this house and another one on the property next door. As the hill lit up, the Sutton family watched in amazement.
It gets right here in the grass. See how it's just this high grass, this 2-foot grass that it'd take off like paper. So he said take off if it gets down here.
This is what the hillside looked like when I arrived. In only about 15 minutes, firefighters lit enough of the hillside on fire that, as you can see, just about the entire thing burned. All of the houses on the top and bottom of the hill were saved, even though the fire line came dangerously close to some of them.
So I know they're going to be protecting us, but if the wind shifts and it looks like it's heading that way now, I don't know. I don't know if this guy's going to be in trouble or not.
We're back out here live just off of Watsonville Road, where fire crews are working to knock down this hummingbird fire. Now, lightning, according to fire investigators, started this blaze. KRON 4's Rob Flattabo was there when the blaze took off last night, and a lot of people were evacuated.
It was a long, hot, and harrowing night for Ray Sotelo and other residents here along Day Road on the fire's southern flank.
Saw the lightning strikes, and I tell you, literally 360 degrees around us, fires. Just nuts, fires all day long.
Roaring down the canyon toward several homes and horse stables, the hummingbird fire is one of several blazes sparked by lightning from a thunderstorm that rumbled across southern Santa Clara County Saturday afternoon.
20 years ago, my understanding is that the hillside burned all the way down almost to the lower part there, and here come the trucks, and stopped. So we're praying the same thing. We've got our trucks and trailers are ready to go. Horses are out of here.
Sheriff's deputies went door to door, passing the word for residents downwind to evacuate. That's the main body of the fire burning off in the distance back there, and then off here to my left, these guys here are setting a backfire. Over here behind this fence is a subdivision. Hopefully this backfire right here that these guys are working on right now will stop the main body of the fire off there in the distance, so when it comes here and meets what they've been burning, that it will just eventually burn itself out.
I'm trying to keep my house from burning down.
With only the light of the oncoming flames to see by, Sherry Anderson hosed down a fence line near her barn. By midnight, the entire canyon was aflame.
We got 2 1,000-gallon propane tanks and several structures along this area that we're trying to protect.
Many of the firefighters came here from the still active Trabing fire in Watsonville. Says Ray Sotelo, not a minute too soon.
So they set up a fire line and said, hey, they're going to protect my house, and they did. It's just unbelievable. I've never witnessed anything like this, ever.
Near Gilroy, Rob Flattabo, KRON 4 News.
Now, the winds have picked up out here in Morgan Hill a bit over the last hour, but firefighters again feel really confident about the containment they've got on this fire so far. Again, it's at 50%, so they say they're just on their toes and watching the wind because it does pick up around this time of night. They expect full containment on this fire by tomorrow afternoon. Reporting live in Morgan Hill, Michelle Kennedy, KRON 4 News.